and welcome to Oracle Arena. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, final year for the oldest building in the NBA, but no doubt, over these decades, there's been no shortage of excitement.
Oh, when I think about Run TMC, you think about the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and then the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond.
As good as it gets. Suns get the ball to start this one. To Mikal Bridges. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Devin Booker trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Warriors basketball.
I got ball. It's all me.
Jay, you know Steve Kerr wants to see his team play better at home, make sure they get home court advantage.
They slacked off last year. They were 29-12 at home. Now, that's a pretty amazing record at home, but let me tell you why they slacked off. The 3 years prior to that combined, they were 114-9. I think we're going to see that Golden State Warrior team from those years instead of the one from last year.
Here's Rubio into the front court. Looking to make something happen. DeAndre Ayton to Mikal Bridges. Screen coming. Mikal Bridges to Booker. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Curry to Russell. Klay Thompson, defended by the lefty Oubre. To Russell. Curry. To Russell. Beyond the arc for 3. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And the rebound taken in by Thompson. Curry into the front court. Down 3. Russell to Curry. Green. Suns control the possession. Rubio matched up with the 2-time MVP. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
New blood coming in for both sides. Livingston to Thompson. Can't miss those. Phoenix has the ball. To Crawford. To Mikal Bridges. Look out, Devin Booker. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Thompson. To Shaun Livingston. Thompson. Nothing going here on that drive. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. To Mikal Bridges. Crawford to Booker. Look out, Devin Booker. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Screen right.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Suns have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Warriors have the basketball.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Curry. Around the perimeter. Cauley Stein. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Oubre matched up with Kevon Looney. Here comes the screen. Oubre. And the rebound taken by the Warriors. Curry to bring it up. Right now, down 7. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Crawford. The pass set it all up. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Livingston. Booker with it. His team up by 7. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Cauley Stein knocked loose. Taken by the Suns. Booker matched up with Livingston. To Rubio. Crawford. to Mikal Bridges. That's no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Livingston has a look. The screen sets him up for two.
That boy's living his best life.
Phoenix with it. Rubio. Short jumper won't go down. Livingston across the timeline. They trail by 7. Alec Burks to Shaun Livingston.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Ouch. Doesn't look good here. Golden State's going to have to make some changes. You'd hate to see anybody get hurt. That appeared to be a lower body injury. And hits the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Ricky Rubio. Curry to Thompson. Suns with the basketball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kelly Oubre at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Curry with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Alec Burks. Curry. Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Oubre defended by Looney. To Crawford. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys can hold for the final shot. Here comes the screen. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's good. Just as the horn sounds. Inching a little closer, but still down at the break. Time expires to end the first half. The Suns have the lead.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Suns certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers to the Phoenix Suns. The Warriors did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Steals.
What you see on the screen is how this team put itself at a disadvantage. They definitely have some adjustments to make for the second half.
Player of the half.
Devin Booker was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
Klay Thompson has really struggled today with his scoring output. Newsflash, you're not on fire. Pass the ball. These top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Possession lies with Golden State. Curry to Russell. Steph Curry. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Mikal Bridges to Booker. Driving right to the basket. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Devin Booker has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Golden State at the controls. Here comes the screen. Russell to Thompson. Russell. From the painted area, won't go down. Trying to cash in. Not that time. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. Into the front court, it's Booker. It's an 11-point game. To Mikal Bridges. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. The follow won't go either. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys down 11. To Russell. Nothing going here on that drive. Steph lets loose. Steph Curry, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To Crawford. To Kelly Oubre. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Has a look. Booker's shot off the mark. Curry into the front court. His guys down by 9. To Green. To Curry. From long range. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Booker. This guy can beat anyone straight up. Devin Booker, good closeout, still knocks it down.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Steph Curry. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
To Booker. Here comes the screen. Booker, defended by Thompson. To Crawford. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Suns have the lead. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the 4th quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the 4th.
Warriors have the basketball. Steph Curry matched up with Booker. Nothing going here on that drive. Sizing up the defense. It's Steph for 2. Won't go.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Baseline drive. Here's Booker on the drive, but a shot misses. Curry into the front court. The deficit now up to 12. To Green. Alec Burks. To Green. Warriors with 4 to shoot. 2-point shot for Curry. Knocks it down off the step back.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
It's Golden State basketball. Here comes the screen. Curry. Short jumper won't fall.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
DeAndre Ayton. And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. Thompson to Green. Goes to the right side. Thompson to Curry. Five seconds to shoot. To Curry. Here's a chance from long range. And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Curry to bring it up. Down 11. Green to Alec Burks. Gets it in the right corner. The screen sets him up for two.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Now the Suns going to signal for a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with one remaining the rest of the way.
Well, first off, energy and persistence conquer all things. But look at the way they're setting screens. Look at the way they're communicating to each other. They're actually hitting people on those screens, and they're coming off those screens with their hands in a target area, ready to shoot the basketball. When you play the game with that kind of precision and that kind of energy, you see why they're in the lead.
Add 2 points to the board.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Tough make through traffic.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Rubio into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. To Booker. Oubre. Devin Booker. Oh, that's how it's done.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Curry had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. It's the Suns with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Suns got themselves a win here today, and the defensive intensity made all of the difference. They were committed to staying aggressive, forcing turnovers, and being disruptive on their way to victory. The Warriors couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Steals. Player of the game.
Devin Booker gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us on behalf